All right, we're back. Fan cam here. We found a Lazio fan. How you doing, Mike, the Lazio fan?
Well,
After this 3-1 loss to your team, you were the most informed team in the league. Cheeto, out of 14 goals he scored, half of them were winners, but none of those winners came tonight.
well, yeah, I'm definitely not satisfied at all. Most informed team winning 6 out of the 6. It's a little depressing, especially considering we pretty much give up the goals. We give one to Lautaro for that penalty, which I don't even think it was a penalty. Back how we say it could be called dubio rigore, because I don't know. I think Hoyt got him perfectly. And
You think he touched the ball? It was not a penalty for Inter.
I think he made contact with the ball first, and Inter always complaining with their coach gets paid the most all the time. That eventually they're gonna get a penalty when it's 50-50 like that. But I definitely would not call that a penalty. Other than that, we kind of didn't show up in terms of chances, but we had more possession, we had more passes at the end of the day. I don't know where this leads us. I guess it's a luxury when you're only in one competition, and we got to think about playing Bayern Munich, and while Inter just sit on their sofa for those midweek games. So I guess you got to look at both sides of the spectrum.
The shots thrown in that last sentence were unbelievable. So you're saying that obviously we know Lazio had the most possession. You think that Lazio played the better match at the San Siro tonight?
I think I would think we deserved at least a point out of this today. Inter were just they got extremely lucky on the chances they got. The scoreboard definitely lied. No way they deserved the three goals over there. And we could. Maybe they're saying we could have got a deflection too, but I think we deserved at least a goal. And I think there should have been more justice for tonight overall.
You were 2-1 at one point, where started second half, it looked like you guys were doing really, really well. I mean, many of us thought even the 2-2 was about to be on its way, and then Ciro Immobile lost the ball, putting Parolo back. Did you think that there was a fault from Inzaghi and not pushing enough, or do you simply think that it was just unlucky and you guys did enough, it just didn't go your way?
I mean, when you have Inzaghi that puts Parolo in the center-back position going against Lukaku, I mean, how much more could you hope for?
So is that Inzaghi's fault?
I think it's a little blame on Inzaghi. I feel like, he's been doing well in the league, so I can't criticize him that much. But I think he could have went out in a smarter approach with this, for sure, in terms of the players and formation and the positioning for all. Because playing with a 5-man midfield definitely clogged Inter, but our 3 center-backs, it seemed like it wasn't enough to stop them today.
Speaking about center backs, Ciro Immobile could not get past any of Inter's center backs with Bastoni, De Vrij, and Skriniar having a very good match. We know that's their best defense for Inter. Was this a poor game for Immobile, and should he have done better, or no?
Immobile, he's our capocannoniere. I think Inter had a very good match in the defensive point of view. They kind of locked out of our attackers, but then again, when you got that much money to spend and you get the players, unlike Lotito that doesn't spend anything for Inzaghi, you get that, you get those valuable players that help you. Could you imagine Lazio spending that much money to get Lukaku? Where we'd be over here, compared to last season. Who do we get? Muriqi. We didn't get any starters. We kept our better players, but we didn't sign anyone bigger. So that definitely, it's definitely a luxury to bring in players like Sanchez off the bench and stuff like that, and they have a better quality roster.
Luis Alberto, I thought, played a great match. Just love the way that he builds out from the midfield. Do you think he's one of the more underrated players in Serie A at the moment?
Yeah, Luis Alberto's great. I think our whole midfield is pretty good. Overlooked at times.
Would you say best in Italy?
I would say arguably, yeah, the best in Italy. But if you would look on the bench side, we don't have adequate replacements for those. So when someone gets injured or someone's suspended for a match, you got guys that come in that don't have the same amount of quality. When you get teams with a bigger budget to spend that can, replace a great player with another great player. And that's definitely a big reason today why it didn't go away, the result.
Lots of budget complaints over here. We did see Peter.
I mean, if Conte complains about the budget when he gets everything, why not Inzaghi, who Lotito doesn't spend a dime? I would think that would be fair, no?
True. Guys, I saw Peter was saying, the Inter fan was complaining. He said, "Oh, you guys scored a lucky deflected goal." I will remind you that Lukaku's goal was deflected. Any response based off of that?
I mean, you got Lukaku's goal that was deflected. You got the penalty. I mean, how many gifts do you want at the end of the day? Conte gets whatever he wants. What else do you want? Do you want to not play the game and get the result too? Like, I don't understand.
So you think your goal was deserved? At least that goal was deserved.
I mean, okay, it happened in a deflection, but we definitely deserved at least one goal. And I don't think Inter deserved to score 3. I think a draw would have been a more fair result overall, if you ask me.
Gotcha. All right, guys, that is Fan Cam here with Mike the Lazio fan. Mike the Lazio fan, if you can, do my production over there and make sure you stop the stream. Guys, if you like more Fan Cams and you want to see this, make sure you like and subscribe. And as always, we'll find all the fans outside the stadium here at IFTV Studio.